All right, guys. So while I was doing my playthrough, I came across this really cool side mission. At first, I thought it was going to be sort of lame because it was like picking up things on the map and stuff like that. But when it got set up, I thought it was something I wanted to look into, you know. And so yeah, this is the side mission where you're like picking up city sounds that your Uncle Aaron and your dad had made. So while you're doing this, you find out a little bit about their story, and then when you get to the last one, you find out what happens, and you get a cool little reward at the end too. So this is a separate video. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, so let's get into it.
I gotta call you back.
It's from my uncle, not Prowler.
Aye, Miles. Spill it. Give me the whole situation.
Finn, Roxxon, Underground. It's just a lot, you know?
You're 17. You're stressed. And you're a superhero. You gotta cut yourself some slack. You still making beats?
And not much since I started this.
Work-life balance, kid. Most important thing.
It's true. It's true.
Here. Little project your dad and I started back in the day. Our mixtape. Had rhymes ready and everything.
How come I never heard about
I
this?
swear to
We
God,
never
it's more
finished.
side missions.
We sampled street noise around the way. Wanted the city to be our beat. But your dad had the masters. And after things went bad between us. But you can finish what we couldn't. Plus, it'll take your mind off work.
Yeah. Okay.
I
What do I do?
swear to God.
Load that up. I'll walk you through it.
All right, we'll go do one real fast.
I'll set up holograms to guide you. Scan the source.
Holograms, huh? You stealing my moves? Okay, don't think about Finn. Focus on sounds. Clear my head.
Scan the holograms and it'll unlock files on that drive I gave you. Help you figure out which sound you're looking for. There you go. Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God.
Rest
Please,
of the sounds you need are
don't
spread
make me do
across
it.
the city. I
Don't
left a
make
few
me do
messages
it.
for you too, to help you get a feel for each location.
Oh, dope.
Not now.
What?
Hey, get some you like?
Yeah, really
Hey, what's he
unique
doing there?
dynamics.
See? Old man still knows his stuff.
And you were right about clearing my head, too. I know what to do about Finn. I gotta see her. Try to talk her out of all this.
In person? Where?
Trinity Church. Tomorrow night. Why so interested?
Because you got a target on your back the size of Jersey.
Something
You
shady
don't
going on
have
with
to
Uncle.
protect me.
Someone should.
But of course, my theory's gonna be wrong again.
You know? You said you never finished this tape because of how things went bad between you and Dad. What actually happened between you two?
It was complicated. We were too similar and too different. Finish the tape, get all the samples, and you'll hear the whole story. Promise.
Okay.
All right.
So that makes me want
Thanks,
to do
Uncle.
that one then, because I'd like to hear about that story.
Trinity Church. Remember, Tinker is yours, but leave the boy alone.
Oh man. That's enough of that.
Your dad and I fell asleep listening to this sound every night when we were kids. It's got a good beat.
Okay. Something rhythmic that was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were little.
Shrink.
Yeah, that's it.
I have.
You probably don't know this, but your dad and I grew up not far from here, before we moved to Brooklyn in high school. Hearing the clatter of the wheels, the squealing when the trains turn or stop. Always makes me think of me and your dad's late night talks. Mostly about what we wanted to be when we grew up. I wanted to be a space alien. Dad's dream changed. Doctor, firefighter, social worker. But he always wanted to help people.
Yeah, sounds like Dad.
Your mom lived here right after college. You know that? She and your dad were dating. 3 of us spent a lot of time here. We got used to this soft, steady beat.
Soft beat. Yeah, it's subtle, but it...
Things were good back then. Felt like they'd be good forever. Your mom got her first gig as a teacher. Your dad was new to being a cop, and I just started calling myself Prowler. I figured we all kept secrets about our jobs. Couldn't last, though. Your dad's job and mine crossed paths too often.
Man, Uncle Aaron.
Gotta mess everything up, Uncle
My
Aaron.
mom and Dad would have supported you all the way.
Excuse me, that's mine.
This one was all your dad's idea. You need something that's always in this park. Quiet on their own. Loud in a group.
Loud in a group? There's a lot of birds around here. Maybe? How did Dad record this? Is he a demon whisperer?
This was way back, before high school. We were hanging in the park one day, and someone dropped a hot dog. You know how that goes. The place was swarming with pigeons. Dad stopped cold. He said, "Aaron, man, that's music. Listen." Next day, we were crawling all over Manhattan looking for beats. Like you are now.
I remember the first time they showed me how to sample.
I ain't gonna
Aaron
lie,
had the
Dad
ear,
and Uncle
Dad had the ear for music.
were a little weird, right? A little weird hobby. But I want to find out. I want to learn more about their story. Super interesting.
Today I have the honor of welcoming Roxxon Energy's head of R&D, Simon Krieger. Mr. Krieger.
Don't even get that, dude. I don't want to hear you.
This is a good one. Me and your dad used to hang around here. Listen while the whole station came alive. That's what you need.
Something at the station.
I think hanging around here is how your dad got the idea to be a cop. I said, "Man, you're not uptight enough for that job." He wanted to make things better from the inside. Pretty sure he died trying.
You did make things better, Dad. And so
Did.
will I.
Miles' dad was a hero. Me, you, dog.
Times Square. Easy to find someone in the crowd here. Or lose him. Sounds you need's like an electric current.
A current. Could cheat it with venom. Nah.
Still in bounds?
Maybe like a billboard. Oh, that's cool.
I did it.
Love how alive that feels.
That's 6.
After I started calling myself the Prowler, met my first client right under this sign. Neon flags hard to miss, and the crowd makes it easy to blend in. She wanted me to steal a painting. I looked across the square and saw your dad looking back at me. He never said anything, just turned and left. He didn't know everything, just that I was a thief. That was enough. I think he
Damn.
saw where we were headed long before I did.
If you would have tried to act right sooner, he would have forgiven you. I know he would have.
This sound always feels like someone celebrating, even when it's just telling time. Your dad thought so too, so he had to include it.
A sound that tells time. Okay. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's it. Ringing on the hour.
When I hear those bells, I remember the last time I was here. Your dad had just graduated from the police academy. I didn't go to the ceremony, so I met him here after. Bought us milkshakes. Strawberry for him, peanut butter for me. Don't know why I remember that. He said he couldn't cover
good
for me
memory.
anymore if I got in trouble. I told him I was done with that life. I was lying, but he believed me for a while. Or at least pretended to.
Man, things got complicated between them.
Excuse me, bud. I ain't get $2. Spider-Man. Any money?
This plaza and the blocks around it are alive with sound. What you're looking for is light, distinct.
Light, huh? Okay.
All of these people with power are tearing the city apart, including Release Spider-Man.
I got it.
Especially him.
Yeah. Wind chimes. That sounds good.
This plaza is where I had my first job. I was fresh out of high school then. Didn't have the gear or the mask. Guy paid me to mug his boss. Rough him up and take everything in his wallet. Your dad found out. He stood under those wind chimes yelling at me for an hour. But he never told our folks. He made me promise I'd stop stealing.
But you didn't.
Wish I kept my word. He deserves better.
I wish you had too. Maybe you and Dad would have stayed close. I can't imagine ever turning my back on my family.
It happens sometimes. It happens. No
Had
time for
fun with
crying.
this one. I had a repeat client I always met here. Got real used to waiting, listening, hearing this sound running on a tight schedule.
A sound on a schedule.
Really too close?
Thanks for saving all those people at the bridge.
Ferry horns. That's right.
Client I met here used to take the ferry over from Jersey. Working for him was good money, till they got busted. He's how your dad found out about the Prowler. Not that it was me, but that a thief was making it big in New York, and your dad volunteered for the case. I could feel him closing in. I had to try and guess which would be worse. If I told him, or if he caught me.
That'd be me. I don't know what I'd do. That
Yeah, it's
can't
tough.
be the only reason Dad cut him off. Not if he fessed up. Just wasn't Dad.
Hey, young blood, you got almost everything you need for the track. You just unlocked the spot where you could find the last piece. Hope it works for you.
Spot
Let's
in
get this
Harlem.
last spot.
Wonder what the last piece is.
Can we get it? Can we get it now? Yes. Let's hear the end of the story. Now, what's this final story here?
Abandoned subway tunnels. Guess a good thief needs a good hideout. Maybe I should take a few swings.
Go for
Nah, I'd probably break it.
it.
Always making upgrades. I definitely got my suit patching skills from Uncle Aaron. Sequencer? Sampler? Vintage? Oh, has to be him and Dad's equipment.
Let's make something.
My mom bought him this at a flea market. It was a joke about... can't remember.
Good story, Miles. Good story.
Uncle Aaron's got tabs all over the city. He must have been building his network for years. He was always way better at guitar than me. He used to come to our place for dinner all the time. Guess he never learned to cook.
What's up, handsome? Made something should keep you safe. Use the sounds of the city.
Use the sounds.
I don't know. I sort of feel like Uncle Aaron should stick to his day job and night job.
Frequency lock? Something new every day.
New suit.
Hey, kid. Hope the suit fits.
That's cool.
You asked why me and your dad stopped talking. He was investigating the Prowler. It led him to my clients, people like Simon Krieger, Wilson Fisk. Your dad couldn't afford to make enemies like that, not with you and Rio in the picture. So I told him. Hoped he'd back off, and he did. For good. He didn't want me around. Didn't want you to turn out like me. Hope this suit helps you be better. Take care, Spider-Man.
Thank you, Uncle Aaron, for everything.
Yo, that's sort of a cool suit, and yeah, that side mission was cool. I when it first started, I was like, man, do I have to do more like map missions? But that one was good. That one was really good. Also, if you guys like that video, if you like that side mission, think about hitting the like button. If you want to catch more videos and see the playthrough of the main missions, the main story, then subscribe to the channel. And yeah, thanks for the support, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.